Our study entitled Teachers' Perceptions on the Roles of Guidance Coordinators in Elementary Schools of Silang District, Basis for District Class Session for Guidance Program. The authors are Dr. Vilma A. Head Teacher 3, Kristalyn S. Enopia, Teacher 1 of Pasiolan Elementary School, and Dr. Eleuteria M. Pasiolan, District Supervisor of Silang District. Introduction and Rationale. Lots of behavioral problems exist among the school learners such as absenteeism, truancy, aggressiveness, hyperactive, and timidity among others. This creates problems for the teachers and cause low achievements among pupils or learners. The different public elementary schools of Silang District have the guidance item and full-time guidance counselors for each school. Classroom teachers are assigned in the guidance work. The researcher came up to this study to help every school in doing their assigned tasks properly guided by the different theories and experiences by the expert. After knowing the result, the researchers think of an activities that could offer to help the teachers in handling their roles and responsibilities as guidance coordinators of the school. This could help them in knowing different programs and services needed to solve learners' problems they experience in their respective schools. Research questions. 1. What is the perception of teachers on the role of guidance coordinators in elementary school in terms of the following services? Orientation, counseling, parent consultation, classroom services, individual inventory, testing services, service to teachers and administrators, service to community, follow-up and evaluations, and research. 2. What is your perception on the importance of guidance coordinator in elementary school? And 3. Based on the findings of the study, what program can be proposed to improve the guidance services at Silang District? Scope and limitation. This study was limited to the identification of teachers' perceptions on the roles of guidance coordinators and the importance of guidance coordinator of elementary schools in Silang District. It conducted to 46 schools guidance coordinators in the district school year 2019 to 2020. This study had done through the utilization of self-constructed questionnaire as a survey. Through these, the researchers would know the roles and importance of a guidance coordinator in the respective school as a basis for district class session.
Methodology. Descriptive survey method was used to gather the responses of the participants. Interview was used also for the validation of the result. Sampling. The study conducted in Silang District, Cavite Province. There were 46 elementary schools in the said district. The study was undertaken for the school year 2019-2020. All information that was collected in the study was treated confidentially, while all school guidance coordinators in the district were taken as participants. Data collection. During the interview of the researchers, the questionnaires were accomplished by the guidance counselors. The following data gathering were undertaken by the researchers. Phase 1, letter was sent to the validators requesting for their comments and suggestions on the questionnaire developed by the researchers. Phase 2, a letter to all district supervisors and principal of the district asking permission to conduct a study and distributed the questionnaires related to the study. And phase 3, the researchers conducted the data gathering process. Plan for data analysis. Frequency count, percentage, and weighted mean to identify teachers' perception of the role of guidance and importance of school coordinators of elementary school in Silang District. Data tallied, tabulated, coded, and treated for the analysis and interpretation to answer the research questions.
The result and discussion. Number 1, perception of teachers on the role of guidance coordinators in elementary school in terms of services. The respondent rated the role of guidance coordinators in the different services. An aggregate mean of 2.86 with a standard deviation of 0.63 indicates the component as ready. As regards, indicator on providing orientation was ranked highest with a mean score of 4.83 and standard deviation of 0.85, followed by the indicator on gives time to contact or having face-to-face with the pupils mean of 4.81, standard deviation of 0.82, and diagnose behavioral and emotional problems that school performance with a mean of 4.80 and standard deviation of 0.79. Data also indicate that follow-up services focused on the graduates and learners was ranked 22 with a mean score of 1.85 and standard deviation of 0.49, followed by evaluations of their guidance program and services with a mean of 1.83 and standard deviation of 0.47. However, indicators with lower to lowest perceptions results was conduct psychological tests interpreted and appraised the test with a mean of 1.81 and standard deviation of 0.45. Number 2, perception on the importance of guidance coordinator in elementary school. The respondent rated role of guidance coordinator an aggregate mean of 2.86 with a standard deviation of 0.49 indicates the components as important. In counseling, individual for the purpose of behavioral problems was ranked highest with a mean of 4.81 and standard deviation of 0.82, followed by the indicator on disseminate information of pupils' parents with a mean of 4.23 and standard deviation of 0.73, and coordinator people, resource, and community to help pupils make educational plans and careers with a mean of 4.21 and standard deviation of 0.75. Number 3, what program can be proposed to improve the guidance service at Silang? Proposed district lock session for teachers. This in-service training will enhance teachers' involvement in the actual implementation of the said program. Objectives. Number 1, provide a supportive service for their continued growth and develop in the art of guidance and counseling. Prepare teachers to fulfill their counseling functions as classroom teachers. Develop skills in the use of counseling techniques in dealing with learners. Discuss the guidance services to the teachers in helping the learners cope with life. Describe the functional guidance program and can fulfill their functions accordingly. Maintain and enhance the guidance principles and techniques which they have successfully been using as teachers. Maintain their routine relationship with their fellow teachers, learners, and parents. Conclusion. The guidance coordinator roles focus on the assisting new pupils and transfers in welcoming and feel at home in the environment. Gives time to contact or having face-to-face with the pupils in the classroom and diagnose the behavioral and emotional problems of their pupils. In elementary schools in Silang District, where rarely service is occasionally done. Number 2, the importance of the roles of guidance coordinators in counsel individual for the purpose of the behavioral problems, disseminate information to pupils, parents, and coordinate people, resources, and community to help pupils make educational and career plans were perceived extremely important. Importance of guidance coordinator role is very important. The researchers should conduct the DISLAC session and encourage the guidance coordinator in the implementation of functional guidance program in different schools of Silang.